And the following items is what we're going to be looking for. Images or videos of child endangered in conduct defined in Florida State Statute 827.071.
I don't understand.
Hold on.
I can't have you read this right now.
It's February 15th, 2024, and a task force from the Lee County Sheriff's Office is executing a search warrant at a home on Misty Morning Lane in Fort Myers, Florida. The team has arrived on the property for a child-related investigation. Someone living there had downloaded illegal material online, a download that law enforcement managed to intercept. When the team reaches the large family home on Misty Morning Lane, they're greeted by 26-year-old Samantha Lee White. It's 7 a.m., and the surprise on her face says it all. She has no idea why they're at her door. From the charges that would later emerge, it appears that Samantha's husband, 29-year-old John White, was actually the suspect police were after. But for reasons unknown, and fortunately so, Samantha confesses to something that sends the investigation in a completely unexpected direction.
Davis, we're coming.
Ruger, shut up.
Wait 1 second. You're walking too fast for me.
That's right. I just don't want to see.
I'm not hear you.
You got Tinkle Star in your mocap? Yeah. Can we put it back in your crib?
He's just been hanging out. Just
I want to grab a blanket since
Hey.
probably be outside.
Hey, buddy.
What's
Is that what you?
for me? I have shoes. Yes, they're gonna
The
be out by the
downstairs?
door.
Okay. All right.
Buddy, so people came to visit.
Alright, so I'm going to read you this. We have a search warrant for the residence, okay? It's going to be under agency case number with Lee County 24-06919. For the address of 18130 Misty Morning Lane, Fort Myers, Florida, 339139. It's a single family home. And again, the address is 18130 Misty Morning Lane, Fort Myers, Florida. Honorable Judge Elizabeth Adams of the 20th Judicial Circuit in and for the Lee County State of Florida received via electronic transmission pursuant to section 933.07 Florida statute from Detective Diana Sinchi. And the following items is what we're going to be looking for. Images or videos of child endangered in sexual conduct defined in Florida State Statute 827.071.
I don't understand.
Hold on,
I can't have you read this right now. Like,
Okay.
I haven't even taken a shit this morning. And
Alright, hon.
I just woke up and I have no idea what's going on. Oh,
We'll talk to. I'm just reading you the search warrant. Do you understand? Do you want
I
to?
think I get an understanding.
Do you want me to keep reading, or do you want to look at it yourself?
I'll look at it myself.
Okay, just. Well, we're gonna be looking for electronics, basically. That can. Are you okay? I know this is a pretty hard. I'm sorry, I made your mommy cry, baby.
And that's what I just don't want, because I can't give him to his dad, and I can't give him to anybody that I don't trust, and I just need a minute.
The judge was well, I'll just read the final. You can look at it in a minute. The warrant was presented to the judge on the 14th, which was yesterday, who approved it. Okay? I'll give the with everything else. Okay? All right. Questions? So basically, we're gonna search.
Yes,
As soon as the house is we're done, we'll turn it back over. We're gonna talk to you about this.
Okay.
Okay. You have any questions for us?
At some point, I need a water and to use the restroom.
Okay.
Other than that.
Yeah, we can do that. All right.
And then at some point, I would also like to go in the little garden area just so I can set him down and he can play.
Okay. Perfect. So let me just coordinate with them and I'll be right back.
And when can I see my husband?
In a minute.
Okay.
We'll talk to you guys.
Okay.
And just for the record, this warrant was served at 7:47 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. And you'll get a copy of this. You want it now? I'll let you come down. I'll be back. Alright, it's read and served.
Good.
She started crying, so she didn't want me to finish it. I'm like, we're
Okay,
looking
well,
for
she's
electronics.
you told her she's gonna have the copy of it.
Yeah, I said this is going to be a copy, and I told her that the judge who authored the search when I showed her the day and time.
Okay. The only other thing we're gonna try is we want to have her come in and get the dog. There's one little section we couldn't clear.
Okay.
So if we can have her either leave little guy or
She said she does.
she can keep her with her. That's fine.
I had her
We
come
just
in.
want to put him on a leash or let's just find. I'll go with you. Let's just see if we can find a spot. Watch where you step.
Yeah,
That's poop everywhere.
too late. I don't know how many times I had stepped on everything.
Ma'am, is there anywhere we can put the dogs besides that space while we're here, or are they allowed outside?
I can let them out over here, and then they'll be trapped in there, and nobody
Will
else
that be
will have
okay with
access.
you?
Yes.
It'll just help
I
us
just
speed
prefer
things up.
me.
No, we
to do
would
it.
prefer
I
you to
just
do it
don't
as
know
well.
how they would react to
Okay.
anybody else.
Are you
yes.
able to help do that right now?
I
Okay.
sure am. When we go in, is there a way I can just get a sip of water before we do
absolutely.
that?
For sure.
As you can see, the news hit Samantha like a ton of bricks. But remember, I mentioned earlier that the abuse material charges were ultimately tied to her husband, John. So how did she end up caught in this mess? Well, it all began with what she told detectives during the property search. At one point, Samantha pulled lead detectives CI and Barcelli aside, saying she needed to tell them something. And what was that, ladies and gentlemen? She revealed she was fascinated by male horse genitalia, had watched multiple videos of horses mating, and even videos of women engaging with horses the same way. But that wasn't all. She had also searched online for other animal-related videos to see what caught her attention. Dogs in particular were noted as animals she was especially drawn to. After hearing this, detectives asked if she had ever filmed herself with any animals or with any of her 4 dogs. That's when she said she wanted Detective Barcelli removed from the room because he was male and she didn't feel comfortable. Once he left, Samantha confessed to having sexual intercourse with her brown Labrador, the most recent time being about a month before the search in January 2024. Speaking about the first encounter, Samantha explained that her husband John was present, but during the act, the dog became territorial and aggressive, causing John to leave. Later, he would reportedly watch from behind the door. In short, Samantha claimed her curiosity got the better of her and insisted she wasn't actually attracted to animals. Though Detective CI wasn't convinced, after all, this wasn't a one-time event. It happened multiple times. When pressed further, Samantha admitted that when she drank, she often wanted to be intimate, but John was usually tired, so instead she turned to the dog because he gave her the attention she craved. Shortly after her statement, John revealed himself to law enforcement. He had been hiding inside the house. By that point, police had already found a mobile phone flushed in a toilet. They knew it was his and asked if he had tried to destroy it to hide evidence. He denied it, of course. Typical. Detectives told him that a bit of water damage wouldn't stop them from accessing the data inside. So it was in his best interest to be honest if there was anything incriminating on it. And since Samantha had already told them about her encounters with the dog, John had no choice but to confess his involvement as well. He essentially repeated Samantha's story, but added that the acts went as far back as 2023. Both were arrested in connection with this part of the investigation and taken into custody for further questioning. However, details of that questioning and the child-related charges haven't been made public yet. That's likely because John hasn't pleaded guilty or gone to trial for his charges, which includes several offenses such as filming acts between a person and an animal, 2 counts of engaging in activity with an animal, and 6 counts of possessing child abuse material. Most of this information will likely remain sealed until that case concludes. Samantha was eventually charged with multiple counts of engaging in activity with an animal. Earlier this year, in April 2025, for those of you watching in the future, she pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 3 years in prison, followed by 3 years of probation. Her animals have been removed from her care. She's now behind bars and forbidden from owning or living with animals while on probation. It's unclear whether that restriction is for life. As for their child, we don't know exactly what happened. However, in cases like this, agencies such as the Florida Department of Children and Families get involved to assess the situation. That doesn't always mean the baby goes into foster care. Sometimes children stay with grandparents or other relatives. But what's certain is that the baby is no longer in their custody and thankfully was never harmed. Still, who knows? Had the police not searched the property that day, something truly horrific might have happened to that child.